to bluff the racist things. No. If Dale's back, I might get my stream banned. Fuck. No, I'm good. That's alright. Hamburger. Oh, Milanus. What are you doing, you sexy beast? Well, I can see he's in the lobby. That works. Milanus the goat. Milanus the goat. Of course, Callum was here. Ugh. Oh, where's Ethan? Oh, there he is. Damon Hill. Where's the fucking Viking Fox? There he is. Poor Callum. Hello, Callum. Just realised I need to turn on the chat again. Alrighty, almighty. Hello, Bev. So it is totally me, guys. Me, Mav. No, Mav is absent because he, I think he lost his voice or something. I was told. Um, and yeah, that's why I'm here. Normally I would be with Danny right now, but I decided, fuck it, we're going here and what you guys drive. We have a lot of people I already know from Tuesdays, and already, funnily enough, did comms on this week. And yeah, some guys I either know from DTS or various other divisions, or people that I just generally don't know at all. Yeah, so bits I know from either watching him, driving against him in the HGC division we had years ago. Milanus, obviously, from either DTS or Tuesday. Oliver, I don't know. Yeah, Real Damon Hill, I know from either Tuesdays or other divisions where. So Mark Rim, I know from playing Battlefield with him. Yeah, Legend Killer, I already know. I think we raced each other on Fridays. Yeah, Callum, I know because he was my teammate at some point in DTS. Viking Fox, I raced against in DTS right now. Def Zombie, I did comms on Tuesday. Zebra Zack, I think, is only racing Sunday. It's not looking good, Beth. I also know from DTS, I think, last season. Delta is also in the DTS. Karma, I saw him on Thursdays. Dark Ron, also Thursdays, if I'm not wrong. Hatham, known from various divisions. Brent won Elite last season. Jux, I don't know. Lani, I know from Tuesdays last season and this season. And yeah, that's about it. Currently, we're missing 2 drivers, 2 minutes before the lobby starts. And yeah. The bot didn't work this week for Sunday Stiff 2, as far as I'm aware. And yeah, you guys can blame Hilly for me sitting here right now and not Math. That's obviously Hilly's fault. And yeah, we'll see. Dschidda is a track most known for, turn 4, probably. Very, very dangerous corner. Hello, Death Zombie. And yeah, it's just probably the worst corner in the game. That turn 4 is just kills everyone every single time. And whoa, what else? I mean, it's completely high speed track. That with very, very close walls. And basically not a single slow corner. I think it has 2 slow corners. That is turn 1 and arguably turn 2, and the last corner. That's the only 3 slow corners. What a race to continue my comeback. Well, Dev Zombie, you chose the perfect race to start, in my eyes. But yeah, you'll be fine. I think this track, you can all go and laugh at me if you watch the DTS stream from last season, where I think I finished virtually last by 20 seconds, because I'm awful at this track. So yeah, I can say I'm an expert at touching the walls here. I somehow finished, but it is absolutely a horrifying track for me. Hello, Basson. But yeah, it's an absolute horrifying track for me. And yeah, I know a few people are really good at this track because I don't know why. It's not me, and we'll see. People want to race. Let's see. Right, we go in. we are going. At least you're having fun, Death Zombie. I mean, I could watch Death Zombie. That's the best part. I don't have to drive myself. It's the best thing that can happen to you on this track. Cool. Love a good loading screen. We do love a good loading screen. It looks pretty, the skyline here. Nice football pitch there. Yeah. Pretty nice place to be around. Unless you want to be shot by a rocket. But the rest, to be fair, looks pretty decent around this track. Right. So, it's nighttime and it's dry. I can't believe it. It's totally rare around this track. You have to believe me. If you call us, I might be watching with you. Nah, mate. I totally believe in you, Death Zombie. I didn't predict you first to DNF, I can tell you that much. I think it's even completely in the open, but I know for a fact I didn't predict you first. That's what I can tell you. Righty. So, we're on board currently with Mark. A goated tank driver. His F1 skills I have no clue of, but he's good on Battlefield. So, I totally expect him to dominate this racetrack. No. So, he's not the first on track, but we're going to stay on board with the Williams. Hello, Lani. Yeah, this track, I basically said, has virtually no slow corners. And it's mostly you have maybe two main overtaking spots, which is into turn one and into the last corner, which most of the time people really want to overtake into turn one because of the dirty you have through sector one. Yeah, into this corner here, people don't really overtake very often. And down the back straight, I mean, since the main straight is basically around the corner, you don't really see overtakes happening here very often because the risk of getting re-overtaken. But yeah, that's mainly it. We're going to stay on board here with Mark for the first lap here. Taking a bit of a wider line through turn one and don't touch the curb on turn two. Nice and easy on the gas. Now don't touch turn four. Well, very safe line. And it doesn't skateboard over this curb. Takes a very nice entry line, nicer than I could do. Sadly invalidates there. Let's keep going. No, he's on none. He's on none. Is the other guy still valid? Just don't know who it is. There it is. Darkron or Ethan. Now on his way to the second DRS straight. Now into this very fast left-hander. Doesn't touch the curb there. And yeah, now going down the back straight into the last corner. There's a good amount of battery left for the last straight here. Stays as close to the left as you can. Cross the line at 27.9. No clue how good or bad this lap is, but yeah, from what I'm concerned, I think that's a pretty decent lap. At least it didn't look bad. Damon Hill has a lot of battery left. Crossing the line with a 130. Yes. No, 260. Master Calendar's 28.5. Death Zombie. Now, on his comeback tour here. Still has a front wing intact. Go you. Brent goes on a 28.8. Bev goes forward with a 29.2. And Death Zombie goes very wide in the last corner. Stays far on the right. And does a 29.1. So look at Oliver. Oliver now going through the last sector, has no deployment left because he's on hot lap around this track. That's not the greatest thing you can do. Lani goes third with 28.7. And goes 10 for now. Was this lap not valid? Oh. Viking Fox is on the lap. Oliver's retired. No, left the session. Retired. Left. Ah, so he probably disconnected right across the line, that's why. Okay. %30 battery left, that's more than enough until the line. Goes the line with 28.5, goes second for now. Zek goes with a 32.7 for the first sector. Slightly touched on the inside wall. The lift. Goes hard onto the left side curb. Slow on fuel. We'll see. Maybe it's enough until the line. 30% is enough for the last corner. Yeah, 20%, that's more than enough. Now to the line. Zach goes. And it is a 28.4. That's beautiful, that. There's Karma. Viking Fox. Who moved up? Hafen. Yeah, Hafen. 32.9, which is 2/10 of Zach in Sector 1. What can Karma do here? There's a minute 1.4. Sector 2, which in my eyes doesn't look too bad. Into the last corner, he goes with 30% battery deployment left. Even as a none. .1. Just ran out of battery deployment or what? Doesn't matter. Malanis. 1 minute, almost below the 1 minute 1. What can I do in the last sector? Had already a lot of ERS used before. He'll go around like 15% into the last corner. Oh, it's way more than you're doing. Jesus. Down to the line. Legend Killer goes second for now. And Malanis goes second with 28.3. And Darkron really nailed that first lap. Oh, Ethan. Epic Frenchie now. On a lap. It's a minute 2.7. A lot of battery left here. Going into the last corner. And goes to the line. And does a 1:30.1. Now, Callum signed up for this, I think 20 minutes ago, to actually do it. Oliver's rejoined the session. Was Haven on a quali lap? Yeah, he was. That's pretty heavy in Pete then. So 3 times off his actual pace. For all the cars on his lap. That's him, Milanis and Callum. It's unfortunate. Callum now starting his lap. It's 33.0 and Victor 1 Callum. That is not the greatest of all laps. But to be fair, I think his practice time was about none. So, we'll see what he does. Doesn't touch the curb there. Only 2 people have not set a lap so far. Well, 1.5. It's not insane. But, yeah, considering his ERS deployment, it's not looking great for him. What can Callum do in his first lap? He does a 29.3, puts him 15th. And now, so who's the next one on our lap? Viking Fox, who's now 3.5 tenths up. Into the last sector he goes. And into the final corner, he has more than enough battery left to push until the line. Yeah, that's true, Milanis. Viking Fox is now on a 28.0, still didn't beat Ethan's time. Yeah, 27.9 is a pretty good time, I guess. I can't really rate it because, like I said, I'm not good at this track, and I have no idea what times are actually good or bad at this track. But I would say Ethan's time as a banker so far is really good, because that's currently still pole. Are people doing 2 out laps? Is that a thing? Or is that just me? Now Mark is going to go on a lap. But I believe in you, Milanis. I believe in you. That's a good line for turn 4. Oh! Should stop watching him. Every single time I watch him, he invalidates. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm very sorry. So I guess people are preparing for their last runs. I have a feeling Hilly's in the chat. That's about to insult me, as he always does. No, I'm just joking. It was Hilly. I can sense him. Delta on the run. Two Viking Fox retired in the pit lane. Why'd you retire? Brent retired in the pit lane. Why did you guys retire? Anyways. Delta about to finish his first lap with 70% battery left. This is a 131.3. Haytham now 2.5 times up. With a good last corner, he could improve with a fair amount of positions. See what he does over the line. He does a 28.3 now into P3. What a lap from Haytham. Ethan now going on to his probably final run. I mean, he would theoretically have time for 2. And now everybody's coming out of pit lane. It's going to be a fair amount of traffic for him in sector 1. See how he's getting through there. Through turn 4. Oh, and he bends it! That's his qualifying over. And I don't think you can blame anyone else but himself here. And he goes off the line, which is pretty fair. Sorry mate, you can't retire on track, you have to keep going. I was going to let the people go. Alright, that is a gutting... Oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired on track. Oh. Anyways, nobody's seen that. I mean, at least the car didn't go back on track, but it actually went there. Okay. Well, fair shout from him. The gutting way for his qualifying to end. Now let's see how the others will do. We saw Viking Fox going very close to his time so far. With a 28.0 is going to be the closest to his time. Karma's currently not improving. There's also none still. Now basically everybody's on a lap. Lani improves, is now on 3rd with a 28.312. 4 thousandths of a second quicker than Haytham. Now Karma goes to the line with a 8.9. Improves by a 10.5. Haytham retires. He hits the wall pretty hard there. Malanas improves by 10th. Master Callum's currently in P4 with 28.3. Karma's retired from the session. Which is also on track. Luckily, Halajid Killer didn't get influenced there. Oh, that's no, he invalidates. Death Zombie goes into P3. My god, it's close. Lani and Master Callum have the identical time. Malanas has no battery left. Into the last corner he goes a bit deep. To the line. Can he squeeze something out of his car? To the line. 28.2, he goes to P3. Lani's done. Master Callum, I think, is also done. Zebra Zach goes second. Legend Killer is done. Callum is also done. And then that's it. Yeah. You want a good run, Melanist? You want a good run. So Ethan manages to stay on pole with his banker. Zebra Zach goes second, and is the only other person to do a 27. Viking Fox goes third with 28.0. Malanis is fourth with a 28.2. Death Zombie with a 28.310 is 0.02 of a second in front of Lani and Callum, the Master Callum. They both have the identical time. Hatham into P8 with 0.04 of a second. Slower than Master Callum and Lani. That is honking. Brent with it on P9 and Damon Hill into P10. This is really close. Yeah, Callum, to be fair, I think you got called up like 10 minutes before the race, no? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Melanis, you were probably, at least in the last 2 minutes, you actually looked like you could be on pole. I don't know how you fucked up Sector 2, because there's a lot of places where you fuck up Sector 2. I guess it's the right-hander before the DRS straight in Sector 2, no? That's probably the place I probably would fuck it up. But yeah, it is super close. I think it isn't the closest grid I've seen this season, but it is super close. So again, one of those divisions that are very well sorted. Yeah, I guess so, Callum. To be fair, I have massive respects. Yeah, 2 retirements on track. 2 retirements on track, that's right. To be fair, Callum, massive respect, because I probably would never touch this track if I wouldn't do practice. So yeah, because I personally would definitely DNF without practice on this track. So yeah. Yeah, there was 2 retirements on track in qualifying. Yeah, one of them was closer. To be fair, the other retirement on track was he already parked at like the exit, and the car never actually touched the track when he retired. So, factually speaking, he retired besides the track. Hatham hit a wall, and somebody else retired directly after his lap was finished, and luckily did not influence anybody's lap. But yeah, those 2 retirements on track. Hello, Chris. How are you doing, mate? See you on the chat. Chris wants to mentally scar me by playing Rainbow Six Siege with me again, which I, for some reason, agreed. I don't know why. Currently, nobody readied up. At least I can't see it. Oh, okay. Somebody readied up. I have no idea who readied up. I can't see that. Yeah, no. I mean, Chris, as you know, I genuinely have. I genuinely like a good shout. Yeah. But no, I think that could be pretty fun place to play again if it's not completely bugged as it was back then when I stopped playing it. So, I think I predicted 5 retirements. And we shall see if it's more or less. I think 5 retirements is okay. I think that's pretty average for Dschidda. I think he... I mean, to be fair, saying average, there's not a lot of... Anyone not started on right tires? Oh, do I need to look... probably should start with the telemetry. That's a good shout, Basson. Good shout, Chris. So, forever who's the div manager or admin or whoever has to sort this, here's the tire list for... I don't know who is who has to start on which tire. I have no idea. As I... Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't know that there was actually this rule. Oh, yeah. Are you a person that started on the wrong tire, or are you... Oh, okay, you started on the wrong tire. Oh, that's unfortunate. Aren't you... Are you the division manager or Milanis, or are you sharing it? Because you do a fair amount of division managing. I mean, to be fair, if you go into the pit lane lap 1, I think that's totally fair to do. But that's my personal opinion. So, Zebra Zach has disqualified himself by parking not correctly. I'll leave the tires open for a second. And, yeah. Oh no, I will close the tires now, and then after lap 1 we'll open them up again. Now do the position changes. Right. So a few people still can't properly park, but that happens. Because I probably also don't. And yeah, we shall see when it starts. Because for some reason it doesn't start. Now it does. Alrighty. Alrighty. And the lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. And it looks... Oh, there's chaos in the back! Oh, and Ethan is round! Yellow flags in Sector 1! The Polestar is last after the first corner! And Viking Fox is in the lead! A horrifying starting procedure. There's another crash. Oh, Callum goes wide. Oh, that's not the place to rejoin. Oh, and Callum comes together with Legend Killer. Legend Killer's in the wall. Oh, that is something. Fucking hell, Matson. What an eventful starting phase. And now Death Zombie, who said that this is the worst track for him, and he never really wants to do this, is now in second. What a start from him. Go on, lad. Ethan is now fighting his way through the field. Viking Fox. Callum hit a wall again. And we shall see. He's going into the pit lane. I think Milana's 10-second penalty for Callum retires in the pit lane. Milana's gets a new front wing. Callum left the session. Alright. So washed. Counts the first to DNF. Well, and Delta is round. And Death Zombie gets overtaken by Zebra Zack. CVA took people out. Oh, you took 2 people out, okay. Great job, Callum, I guess. What am I supposed to tell you? Somebody else span, that's Legend Killer. Master Callum has front wing damage, not looking good, Bev. is now overtaking him around the outside, down the back straight. Oh, he goes for it down the inside. He goes a bit deep there, but gets the job done here. But he now doesn't have... Oh, okay, Callum goes into the pit lane. The second Callum has entered the pit lane. These are on the time of their life. Epic Frenchie, who's also on a broken front wing. Right, I think this is the point where I can close down the tires. So everybody should be on the correct tires. We have another yellow flag, and that should be Delta again. Who's again closing yellow flag. Master Callum's now going for a move on the inside of it. Very, very fair from Delta there to let him go. Super Zach's now back in second, and Def Zombie's in third, followed by Lani. To be fair, the softs from Def Zombie should be on the end of their lifespan. They're centering the pit lane now. Delta is struggling to make it around the track. A lot of people with front wing damage. Another yellow flag. Does Delta have a broken rear wing? Bit retired and hit turn 4, and that's a safety car. I think Bit hit turn 4. Yeah, Bit turned forward. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys could see it, but Bit's front wing is completely intact. His front wing was completely intact, but just his tire completely flung off. This track's brilliant. Does Delta have rear wing damage? Oh! And now it's a safety car, I think. Yeah, now it's an actual safety car. And Nearly Psycho just got a drive-through for driving too quickly onto the VSC. So now the VSC has officially ended. It's now a safety car. And now Brent has received a drive-through for no reason whatsoever. Because the Delta for the VSC, I think, fucked him a bit over. Yeah, that's always great when I switch to a driver and he just drives completely straight into a wall. So everybody who was on a soft before should now switch to a medium or a hard. Oh no, the mediums are also pitting onto the soft. Yeah, Chris, I would call that a sketchy DNF. I do agree. Oh, Haytham was almost disqualified there. Brent now in second, but with that drive-through, it's not going to open. Viking Fox has decided to go into the soft, so I think he has to use every compound. So he's now going to go medium. He was on a medium, he's now going to do soft for a few laps, and then go for a hard to the ends. Could be worth doing. Uh, Alrighty. So, we have two people with a drive-through. Because the real Damon Hill's day wasn't already bad, he now also got a drive-through. Sure. But hey, at least we have Pirate Danny's brother in P3. I did do nothing. I mean, it's telling me right here you have a drive-through, mate. Can't. Let me just go into the race director real quick before I'm telling you bullshit. My graphics are fucked up. The real Damon Hill speeding during VSC drive-through penalty. So, how many people changed the front wing? So Milanos changed the front wing, Callum changed the front wing, Master Callum changed the front wing, Virgin Killer changed the front wing, and Epic Frenchie changed the front wing. That's actually cool to see with a pit stop thing. Didn't know that existed until now. Good to know. Alright. I'm gonna see a safety car restart from Haytham. Can't believe I can say that. I wasn't seeding. I hope you weren't seeding, because I can't put that into the stream. You can't appeal it, as it is a game penalty. I'm sadly not the FIA who can just make your drive-through penalty vanish. Sorry. I guess you can report it and just say that the game is shit, but nobody can do anything about it, sadly. So, safety car restart from Haytham. And he's gone. Oh, he got limited. Oh, he got the limiter. Oh, is that gonna cause chaos? No, thankfully not. As nearly Psycho goes into the pit lane. Everything else seems to be fine until now. Damon Hill gets a 10-second penalty and gets bumped into the wall. Oh no. As if his day can't get worse. He's now got wing damage, a drive-through penalty, and a 10-second penalty. Oh man. Let's see what's going on here. That is, I think, the worst 3 laps anybody can ever have in a league race. Like, drive-through penalty, wing damage, and 10 seconds in the matter of 3 laps. I think it can't get much worse. Oh, he lets Brent go though. Even though that was a bit sketchy as well. PGR stroll. Don't think he appreciates that one. So that looks like it's about chaos. 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, no contact. Don't do it into turn 4. Oh my god. Oh, how did no one die? How did no one die? Mental. Absolutely mental. As Mark and Ethan are going at it. With a yellow flag. Ethan lost it. Ethan lost it on the braking. Karma dropped it as well. Karma lost the entire wing. The real Damon Hill now got a fresh front wing and mediums. And a 3-sec. I can't. Every time I'm switched onto him, something worse happens to him. I'm sorry. So sorry. And now Bev is in the lead. He overtook Hatham. Viking Fox was on softs. Now also going for Hatham. Hatham enters the pit lane. Viking Fox goes down the inside. What the fuck? Zebrazak tried to go for the inside as well, but like from 3.5 car lengths down. What on earth is going on here? There's more wing damage. Ethan has broken his front wing. I think, was it Ethan? No, it's Mark. Mark has broken his front wing. And Lardy's wide. This is something. This race is more and more evolving into absolute carnage. Everybody's going wide somewhere. So, I don't want to say his name because I think I'm going to curse him again. But he has successfully got rid of his drive-through penalty and his 10 seconds. So, yeah, he's now back in the race. Mark gets overtaken by Ethan. Fair Mark with a broken front wing. Didn't have the greatest of times. I can figure. Well, he keeps going. Mark doesn't go for it. This looks like there's about to be a move made. Master Callum gets 3 seconds. Zebra Zach! Whoa. Side by side through the hairpin. And now onto the outside. Directly behind Mark. Whew. This is something. Onto the back straight. Zebra Zach will probably also overtake Mark now. Def Zombie. Def Zombie is also going to go for it. Oh, there's more contact, Lani! Oh, Lani doesn't hit him, but my god, Lani had some overspeed there. Lani now on the left. Mark has damage and let's go to the pit lane. Viking Fox in the pit lane, pitting off his softs. Ethan back in the lead. And not looking good, Beth. It's also on the pit lane. Not looking good, Beth's on softs. Brent is on softs. Alright. There's a yellow flag. And that is Yugs. Currently parked. And it keeps going. Oliver and Viking Fox are going at it. Not looking good, Bev. on the back of Viking, folks. Well, that's a wall. And Legend Killer's in the wall and dead. And out of the race, and that's another safety car. Let's see who's gonna pit. I mean, Ethan most probably will. Oliver receives 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. So, I can finally say the real Damon Hill is back in the race. After a drive-through, a 10-second penalty, a broken front wing, he can actually race again. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have a look what tire you had to start on. Wait, can I see it on the race director? Give me a second. You started on softs. Malanist. You started on softs, you're now on hard. You were on hards, and now you went back to softs. You should be allowed to go for mediums, I think. I don't know why you shouldn't. Can I see the rules? Give me a minute. Carnage even, yeah. So, you must use all three compounds, soft, medium, hard. Cross the finish line, start a lap, drive the entire next lap, cross the finish line again, then you can pit. So yeah, you should be allowed to go into mediums, Melanist. And since you were in a house, you had to start on softs. That's what you did. So if you do the mediums, then you have done every single compound that you needed. Yeah, no problem, Melanist, I try. I didn't know it was constructor space. Good to know. Yeah, Mark, there's a lot of carnage. But to be fair, it's Dschidda. And I kind of expected it. So we have a person on 10 seconds and 3 people on 3-second penalties. And yeah, it's been a very eventful race so far. Very eventful. Let's have a look what the other division is doing. Well, we are here in the safety car. I mean, no, you didn't do everything wrong, Alanis. You now are on mediums, and you are allowed to finish the race on this tire right now. That's how far I currently am. So who did every tire so far? The only person to do every tire is Viking Fox, who is now allowed to finish the race. Death Zombie is allowed to finish the race. Epic Frenchie isn't. Brent, and you are, and Jugs. Everybody else has to pit. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are allowed to finish the race. Everybody else has to pit again. And the safety car's coming in this lap. Oh, Master Collingwood. Oh, this is gonna cause carnage. Oh boy. Are they gonna go 3 wide? No, they are not. So, let's see. Oh, Zabazak is struggling a bit. Fucking Master Callum is struggling on the subsequent reset. Zebra Zach goes super deep again. A bit of contact there. And a broken front wing. Master Callum enters the pit lane. Nothing outrageous happening right now. Real Damon Hill. He's currently stuck behind Yugs. Oliver receives 3 seconds, multiple warnings. Oliver. Death Zombie overtook Hafen. Oh, what the fuck. Malanas has the view of his lifetime. Because what on earth is that? Delta just wants to go into the... Karma just wants to go into the pit lane. It's not looking good. Bev and French are going at it in front of him. There's a bit of contact. Oh, he gets forced over the curb. Malanas on the acceleration. Can he get past it? Yes, he can. Nice move. Malanas breaking his way here through the field. Mark gets overtaken by Brent. Malaz can't get the move done. It's not looking good there. It's now in DRS, but it does not have any battery. Can Malanas make anything work before Sector 1 here? No, he can't. That's Kyle with the fastest lap for now. Eight more laps. All these guys. So real downhill is also making his way forward. Oh, he touched that curb! His wings still intact, but jeez. As Viking Fox loses position to Ethan. Can't make the move stick around the outside. No, he can't. Can he? Can he not? No, he can't. Nobody got DRS. Crazy. Just getting to pit lane. The fight for the lead between these three is on. Ethan, Zubrazak and Viking Fox. Ethan, 6's nose in. Can't get the move done. Doesn't get DRS. Brandon Hatham for the drag race until turn 1. Oh, Hatham does a very sideways entry there. And Milano's made his way past, not looking good there. Let's now into P7. No, not everyone has used every tire now. So, I think so far Viking Fox can finish the race, Death Zombie can finish the race, Psycho can finish the race, Milanus can finish the race, Beth can finish the race, and that is about it. I mean, yeah, Hatham, Callum, Karma, Mark, yeah, Jokes, Epic Frenchie can finish the race, but that's about it. At the front, only Viking Fox can finish the race at the moment, and Death Zombie. Everybody else has to pit again in the top 5. I mean, I could very simply just say who stopped twice by far so far. And Viking Fox, Death Zombie, Brent, and Milanus and Death are the only persons in the top 10 to actually do it properly. So, Ethan's pitting. Probably for soft. Lani's going for a lunge down the inside. He doesn't make the corner. Oh. I mean, that's somewhat deep of a move there. And probably not legal. That was something. That was go for it and pray kind of maneuver. Talk about late, yeah. Frenchie retires in the pit lane. Can Death somebody get his position back? He can. So at the moment, Death Zombie is second on track. And Brent is third. Super Zach enters the pit lane. Milanus now with 2 seconds of a gap to the cars in front. Lani is yet to pit onto the softs. Markram is retired in turn 4. No! Marcus turned forward it. Oh. That absolutely destroyed my prediction. I said 5 people are going to DNF, not 6. Welp. Lani is still has to go into the pit lane. Yes, he will. I think Lani also doesn't know that he still has to pit onto the soft. Bev is struggling. He's lost his way. Okay. It's about to be heated. Milanist is almost in DRS. If they don't get past now, Milanist is going to be in the rear. Brent spins Lani rounds. Oh. Yeah, Lani's going into the pits, but that was not the nice way to do it. And now Brent is out of DRS and Milanist is now in his DRS. Milanist with the Charles Leclerc helm. Charles Leclerc. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Is there a more cursed way to say Leclerc's name? Charles Leclerc? Oh. No? Anyways. Brent's out back in the DRS of Death Zombie. The last lap fight for P2. Can Death Zombie hang on? Or is it going to be Brent or Milanist? Brent cannot maintain DRS. Or can he? Death Zombie has to save DRS now. Is there a massive tyre advantage? No. Milanist arguably has the worst tyres out of these. Milanist is gonna miss out. Death Zombie saved a good amount of battery. And Brent is only on 20% of battery, while Death Zombie has 30 left. And if everything works out in the last corner, Death Zombie is gonna finish P2. Which is a massive result, considering he said he hopes he finishes this race. Viking Fox wins in a very dominant fashion, and Death Zombie finishes in P2, Brent finishes third, Milanist fourth, Ethan fifth, Zebrazak sixth, not looking good, Bev seventh, Karma eighth, Lani is most probably going to finish ninth, and then it's about penalties. Oh, okay, nothing's going to change. Haytham finishes 10th. Master Callum is going to finish 11th. In front of Matt or Real Damon Hill. Jerks and Oliver are going for it. Oh my god! It's a crawl to the line! Jerks and Oliver! Oh, what on earth? What's that? Jerks is finishing 14th. I think that one's going to end up in the steward room. That was interesting. I mean, Milanist, you said everything went wrong, but you still somehow finished fourth. And you still finished. You know, Death Zombie, what a crazy race this was from you. Very deserved P2. Thank you, Lani. Bit unfortunate with the strategy there. And yeah. To be fair, Viking Fox had every tire compound done after lap, I think, 10. And then only had to finish the race. Driver of the day not looking good, Bev. I think I can agree with that. Most overtakes, Karma. Cleanest driver, Karma. Fastest lap, Callum. Race winner, Viking Fox. Thanks, that zombie. Last finisher is Jugs. Let's see, did anyone mess up the strategy? No. Epic Frenchie, what on earth was that tire strategy? Anyways, it looks like everybody did their pit stops accordingly. And, yeah, nobody... It's looking like nobody's going to get disqualified. Or whatever the actual rule on it is. Right. Yeah, normally, next week on Sunday, you are going to hear me in Legacy with Paradani together. And you're going to hear Mav in this division. If not, might as well be me again. We don't know. But yeah, I wish all of you guys a happy rest of your Sunday and an easy start into the week.